Robin Banks Productions, baby.
Yeah, it's the underground, it's the underground, it's the underground, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass, boy, you done. It's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass, boy, you done. Move the sticks, first down, you better not step out of bounds. You don't really want it, but you really need it. It's the underground, man, we undefeated. Michael Jackson couldn't beat it, fourth down, couldn't reach it, man, your squad about to lose it. Go ahead and face the music, flip a coin, you still lost. Pay the cost to beat the balls, turn your motherfucking lights off. Yeah, CTE, these niggas can't see me. Got your head fucked up, got the game locked up, and it's over for your ass. Fourth down, you better pass. You know what it is, you ain't gotta ask. It's the underground, it's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass, boy, you done. It's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass, boy, you done.
You know what it is, baby. How many times I got to tell you? Yeah. Underground, baby. Underground Sports Show. You know what it is. It's your host, Filthy Rich, in the house. Got my co-host with me tonight, LAB. What's up, baby?
What's good, my G? What's going on?
Hey, you know what it is, baby. How many times we gotta say it? It's the Underground Sports Show, you know what I mean? We talk sports, we talk shit. Call into the show, 412-407-2744. What it do down there in North Carolina, baby?
Man, steadily cool, man. Steadily cool.
Well, we up here in Pittsburgh, and it's definitely cool, but the news is getting hot, man. We got big NFL news everywhere, for real, but especially in motherfucking Pittsburgh, man. Look here, man. I'll start the show off right away. No bull jiving, no nothing. Call into the show, speak your opinion, 412-407-2744. But we got DK Metcalf in the motherfucking Berg, baby.
Oh,
for
snap.
Big motherfucking bucks. I knew you wasn't paying attention. That's why I called you motherfucking ass. So, we got DK Metcalf up in the motherfucking Berg. A 5-year deal, I believe I seen, worth $150 million, bruh. That's easy math. That's 3 times 5 is 15. So that's $30 million a year to the elite receiver DK Metcalf. Now, that's my opinion, bruh. I don't know if everybody thinks DK Metcalf is elite. I know I see a lot of Pittsburgh people thinking, you know, I'll take DK Metcalf in a heartbeat. DK Metcalf is an elite receiver, for sure. DK Metcalf is an elite receiver, and he's getting paid elite money by a team that usually does not do this at all. So this rings bells in Pittsburgh. Big time wit. Tell me real quick before I go to start to go deep, just to let you get in there, man, what you thinking? I heard you say, wow. Real quick, man, what you thinking about DK Metcalf in Pittsburgh? Does this surprise you? What's up, man? What's on your brain when you hear that?
All right. Ooh, because I've been hearing a lot of things talking about Pittsburgh here lately, bruh. But this DK Metcalf is something totally insanely different.
Now, before you finish, real quick, it is a trade for a second-round draft pick, and that's it.
Right.
Now, the Steelers got to pay DK Metcalf, but they got DK Metcalf. You ain't getting DK Metcalf in the draft in the second round.
Okay.
So why not? A great pickup by the Steelers, except if you want to complain about the money. But go ahead. My bad.
No, you're good.
Go ahead.
I was hearing something. There was rumors of them wanting to make a trade for a quarterback.
For sure.
But I think that person that they wanted ended up going to the Raiders.
Okay, Geno Smith we talking about.
Right. Okay. So, you know, I was like, interesting. Now, after that right there, Justin Fields, and then now you got DK Metcalf. So,
well, don't forget about
Russ.
Yeah.
Can't forget about Russ.
Can't forget about Russ. It ain't
Russ,
over for that yet.
Russ.
It ain't over
No,
for either one of them, you ask me. All right, so the way I'm looking at it is, when I first seen this, I did not think about the quarterback. The first person I thought about was George Pickens. And I thought about that before. As soon as DK Metcalf asked for a trade, we was already trying to trade for DK Metcalf last year, and it didn't work out, okay? So, finally, he asked for a trade, so I guess his team was like, look, man, we already sold our quarterback. We might as well just drop, we might as well sell out everything. You know what I mean? They cut Tyler Lockett also. They just cleaning house at this point. You know what I mean? Once you lose your quarterback, your franchise quarterback, and you ain't got nobody sitting behind them, what's the point in having all these weapons if you can get something for it? I think I
thought they had Drew Luck.
Yeah, come on, dog.
I know.
Come on, dog. Like I said, don't got a quarterback. There probably is Drew Lock, their backup quarterback, but don't have a quarterback, at least a franchise quarterback. Why pay DK Metcalf $150 when you can get a second-round draft pick and, hope for the future, basically, instead of paying a man $150. Now, especially with your quarterback on, all right? But like I said, first person I thought about was George Pickens, because George Pickens believes he's the receiver, the number one receiver for the Steelers, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He is no longer the number one receiver for the Pittsburgh Steelers, bro. No. Now, I ain't saying he ain't going to be on the team, but I will say he might not be on the motherfucking team. I'll say that. I'll say that. First of all, number one, I mean, this ain't football related, but number one, in a way it is, because football players are superstitious in a way, and whatever you want to do, say it, however you want to say it about their number, but they both wear number 14.
Right.
So we got an automatic beef from the door. Now, they might be better people than I think they are. You know what I mean? They might be, somebody might be giving up their number. Of course, DK Metcalf would have to give up his number if they kept George Pickens. But is George Pickens, this is the football related part, is George Pickens willing to be the number 2 receiver?
Good question.
Because he was upset when Deontay Johnson was the number 1 receiver. Now, does he respect DK Metcalf more than he respected Deontay Johnson for whatever the reason? Or was it a lack of respect in the quarterback that he was thinking, look, man, throw me the ball because I'm the best guy? Because that's how I work playing a receiver. Either if you're a receiver and you're a hater, either you hating on the other receiver for being better than you or getting more balls, or you hating on the quarterback for throwing it to him and making that man the number 1 receiver. That's just what it is. Everybody want to be the number 1. George Pickens thought he could be the number 1. There's an argument to where he's failing at that, especially personality-wise. And my boy DK Metcalf is not failing in the personality realm of football. He's a leader. He might be a little crash out too. Then that's another thing. You got 2 crash outs on the same team? I mean, for real, DK Metcalf ain't nothing but a bigger George Pickens. Same type of receiver. I'm going to say DK might be a little faster, but George Pickens ain't getting caught back from behind either.
Right.
Both tall, lanky, but one's just bulkier than the other one. One built like Batman, the other one's built like Robin. Not saying George Pickens is little, but standing next to DK Metcalf, he looking like Robin. So
that he did.
But they built the same though. They built the same. Now, the scenario I'm just thinking the Steelers going to trade George Pickens at this point. Because here's another thing George Pickens got to be thinking.
That he did.
If nobody has told George Pickens yet, you are not getting paid by the Steelers at this point.
Right.
There is no max receiver deal left here for you in Pittsburgh. They just paid the man 5-year deal. Now he had a year left on his contract already that they picked up. And they gave him a 4-year extension, I believe. Even if they gave him a 3. It's either 4 to 5 years of DK Metcalf at $150 million. You're not getting no bread from the Steelers, bro. The Steelers is already cheap. I didn't expect this to happen because I know the Steelers don't like to pay players. This might be the biggest trade, free agency, whatever you want to. It's definitely a trade, but this might be the biggest acquisition the Steelers have ever made. If you really think about it, I mean, the people I can think about is Jerome Bettis when he came for the Rams. Of course, there wasn't this much money involved back in the day, but I don't know. Maybe it was something equivalent. I have to look it up later. Somebody call into the show, let me know. Put in the chat or something like that. Let me know if you know what Jerome Bettis went for when he came from LA. But it was a big move. I know that. Minkah Fitzpatrick went for a first-round pick. The Steelers usually never do that, but that was worth it. The Steelers, gave away a number 1 pick for Minkah Fitzpatrick. And other than that, maybe they're moving up to this 10 spot to pick the linebacker that play for Seattle right now, for Michigan. Damn, I can't even think of his name. I'm bad with names. But yeah, other than that, that's really all I can think of when it comes to acquisitions. When it's talk about huge like this. So, hey, as you can see with LAB, I'm everywhere with this. I'm everywhere with this. I believe George Pickens can get traded, or they're going to have to convince George Pickens he's a number 1, 2 receiver, and let's just win. And he's not had that personality over the past 2 years. He just hasn't. So he would definitely have to have a change of heart if he was going to play side by side with DK Metcalf. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, any last thoughts on the Steelers before I move on, man? The Steelers and DK Metcalf and his $150 million over 5 years?
Bruh, I hope that shit work out for y'all, man.
Yeah. And the last thing I'm going to say about it is, hey, shit, my cousin already texted me and said it. Look, I think they probably keep Russell Wilson now. Because why get DK Metcalf if you don't keep the best passer you got? Now, Justin Fields is a good quarterback. I actually think they both might stay. But Justin Fields reports is saying that he's testing the free agency market. You don't hear anything about Russell Wilson testing free agency. I heard that Mike Tomlin and the Rooneys want Russell Wilson, but the offensive coordinator and Omar Khan want Justin Fields. So they got mixed feelings. Maybe they keep them both. Maybe Justin Fields doesn't get what he wants anywhere else. As much as they say the teams need quarterbacks bad, that don't mean they're going to take a flyer on a dude that nobody believes in. You know what I'm saying? Or other teams might not believe in.
All right.
You got the draft coming up still. So maybe they get a chance to keep both quarterbacks in the building and match DK Metcalf back up with his old buddy Russell Wilson in Pittsburgh.
That sounds like the logic of what they're trying to do.
Seems like it. I feel like that's what the Rooneys want. Obviously, the Rooneys wanted DK Metcalf. Now, see, it's hard for me to get off the subject, so I'm not. All right, but
all right, ain't no problem.
Yeah. See, this is what the Rooneys do to Mike Tomlin, and everybody want to fire Mike Tomlin or whatever. The Rooneys made this decision, okay? Not Omar Khan, not nobody else. When you pay somebody a wide receiver $30 million a year, $150 million contract. Now, we don't know how it's all sliced up and how much money you getting guaranteed and all that. That's cool, but still. When you pay a man this type of money, it ain't coming from no coach. It ain't coming from no motherfucking GM. That's the owner, bruh. Now, all the other low salary players and all that, yeah, Omar Khan is doing all that, or even maybe a medium-sized player. But when you go big bucks, you ain't going to tell me you ain't running this across the owner's table. He got to say yeah or nay. Because that's too much money. Am I wrong or right?
You are absolutely 100% correct, bro.
You got to run it past the owner. He got to say yeah or nay, or you ain't doing this shit right here.
And same thing with the hunts.
Right, with all of them. All of them. So here's where I'm trying to get with this, is that the Roonies is all in on DK Metcalf. So this is what they do to Mike Tomlin, though, because they know DK Metcalf and George Pickens might clash, and they got two crash-out type receivers going on. But they're putting this responsibility on Mike Tomlin to be the coach he's always been and get these wide receivers right, to be the babysitter, to develop these young men into what the Steelers want them to be. Because the Steelers, no matter what, man, the Steelers like the bad boys. It is what it is, man. We keep a lot of them around. Now they try to sprinkle in a good guy like Polamalu and Ryan Clark in there, here and there, but you always going to get AB, you know what I'm saying? You say Antonio Holmes, you know, Martavis Bryant, they just there. Tim Worley, we can go all day. Eric Green. They keep the little bad boys around too. Even Big Ben had his day, and they loved him to death. But he had his bad boy day. He was wilding out, riding motorcycles and all up in the bathrooms. We ain't gonna go too much deeper than that, but we know what he did in the bathroom.
I'm gonna tell you something, Rick, and it's going along with what you're talking about. I think right now what they're really doing is this is what Pittsburgh does very seldomly every year when it comes down to drafting.
Right.
But except for your exceptional year, like when they got Big Ben, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Now, Pittsburgh defense needs a revamping. We all know, we all don't know that. I see that.
I think that's a strong word, but I hear what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Go ahead.
Now, with this year's draft, when it comes down to like offensive talent,
right,
it ain't much out there, bro. It ain't much out there. On the offensive side, it really ain't much.
What do you mean, free agency, draft?
No, I'm talking about the draft.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, what I mean when I say that, that's a couple of good stragglers that you can take and find and get them into the right specific player what you want them to do. Yeah, you got a couple of them players out there, but what I'm really talking about is them defensive linebackers that the Steelers love. And this year, you got 3 or 4 in the damn top 10.
Yeah, they ain't gonna make it to the Steelers.
We don't know about that, do we?
Well, there's a few, but I don't think they need that though. I think they need. I think they think that they need some young boys up front, like
bro. They need somebody fast.
It's not.
They need somebody fast.
Yeah,
they can get the daggone Lamar Jackson. That's what they need. Somebody fast.
Yeah, but that guy, man. Whew.
What's that motherfucker that's out of Tennessee? James Pierce Jr. Oh my God, he want to run a 4.3 as an edge?
Yeah, but he ain't built. He's built to play T.J. Watt in Highsmith's position, and it's already filled.
True.
That's the problem with that type situation, and he ain't going to be there for the Steelers anyway. But he's a beast. Mm-hmm. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Carolina might make some trades with y'all to trade back.
Now, Carolina that's exactly who they need.
That's exactly what they need.
They need some pass rush. Now, the offense just start clicking. You know what I'm saying? The offense start clicking. They could use a little wide receiver here and there. They got a tight end. They got a couple wide receivers. One of them getting old, Adam Thielen. But they got a franchise quarterback. So, Chuba Hubbard out running back. They don't need that. The other guy coming off the ACL, maybe they might pick up a running back. But, I mean, look here. I'm going straight pass rusher from Carolina. And I'm sacking the quarterback. And I'm getting some turnovers off of that with my elite cornerback back there, and maybe pick up some safety help here and there. I think Woods is getting a little older, but other than that, Carolina's on the rise. But we ain't gonna go there. We got some big news we got to get into though. We gonna get back to Carolina for sure. But off the Steelers, man. My next one up, man. Myles Garrett sells out for the cash. Now, I expected to have a different conversation about Myles Garrett tonight, But Myles Garrett been asking for a trade all motherfucking for what? Shit. 3 weeks now, maybe 4 weeks, maybe been a month. But he was one of the first guys to come out and say, look, man, I want out of Cleveland. I can't win no Super Bowl here. I'm aiming to win for a Super Bowl. I want to play anywhere but Cleveland. I'm just not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. But guess what? I'm sitting at dinner at this nice little fancy restaurant, this Mexican restaurant, and I'm looking up at the TV, and what do I see? Myles Garrett signs a deal with the Cleveland Browns to be the highest paid non-quarterback ever. Not the highest paid non-quarterback ever. Now, the big story in this is both, man. That he's back in Cleveland because he said he ain't doing it. I mean, 2 weeks ago, he was standing on business. I'm not staying in Cleveland. I'm going so to win me a Super Bowl because if I didn't come just to make the Hall of Fame. I come to a Super Bowl. And then they dangled that motherfucking carrot in front of his goddamn face.
Right.
And I don't know what the numbers is, but that's all I seen is that Myles Garrett is the motherfucking highest paid player in NFL history that's not a quarterback.
That's not a quarterback.
That's not a quarterback. So let me go to my, hold up. Let me see if I can find, I know I copied the story. Let me see if it says how much it's worth. But yeah, man, Myles Garrett, kind of boring at the end of the day. I mean, it's exciting that he's the NFL's highest player, other than the quarterback ever. Okay, so it says annual salary of $40 million over 4 years and includes $123.5 million in guaranteed money. So $40 million in 4 years, $40 million a year is basically the highest anybody has ever been paid outside of a quarterback. There's some quarterbacks thinking making like $50 million. Ain't Lamar Jackson making like 50? Something like that.
Tom Brady make like 50 one time?
No.
Oh, boy is.
Who? Kirk Cousins.
That's what Mahomes is, ain't he?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. His contract was like $100-something billion at the end of it. He sounded like a 10-year contract.
Yeah, he sounded like a 10-year contract for like, I thought it was like $500 million or some shit like that.
Yeah, like a $500 million, some shit like that. It was definitely up there. So, but yeah, last week, Max Crosby had got a big check, and then Myles Garrett comes and knocks him out the water and got the biggest check ever from a player that is not. So basically, I mean, I don't know. I know I seen earlier this week, and I was supposed to be talking about that how Myles Garrett went and asked to speak to the owner because he wasn't happy, and the owner told him no. He was like, I don't want to talk to you no more, the GM. I need to talk personally with the owner because he wasn't getting what he wanted. And now I don't know any of the story after that. I don't know if he got his meeting or if he didn't get his meeting or the owner just said, man, look, just go ahead and pay the man. Just gave up. See if he take this to stay. Because the owner was like, I ain't letting him go. You know what I mean? Because he didn't have to let him go. He could have forced him to play and Myles Garrett would have had to sit out. But, Cleveland's going to spend that cheese. That's one thing I'll say about Cleveland. They sad as fuck, but the Browns, that family, they got some dough. They got some motherfucking dough. They got way more money than the motherfucking Steelers got in the Rooneys. Because the Rooneys don't waste money like this. Now, like I said, DK Metcalf was their biggest acquisition. But look, man, they already paid Deshaun Watson crazy money and still looking for a quarterback. And then they turn around and play Myles Garrett all this motherfucking money. Highest paid player ever. Yeah. Cleveland Browns will spend some cheese. Cleveland Browns will spend some cheese and they'll pick a player that is a wild card in a heartbeat. But guess what? They lose. It don't work. It don't work at all. Anything on the Myles Garrett situation?
I have nothing. I'm like I have nothing to say about that.
Right.
It's like this. I did see where I read that the Commanders were inked into snagging him.
Yeah, and Philly.
Yeah. Now he was. Oh God.
Yeah, and that's what everybody was expecting him to go to a team like that. I said it on my last show. I said it. He's out. There's a chance he could go to Philly. Or, I know he was going to go to a contender because he's talking about Super Bowl. So why not go somewhere, franchise quarterback, Detroit? Everybody was talking Detroit. So those are the three teams, that I was, thinking he might do. But, hey, like I said, at the end of the day, Myles Garrett sells out for the dough.
It called me crazy, but the team and the ownership that has the resources to pay for him is in that same division. And you already know who I'm talking about. Ooh. He could very well make them a contender for the Super Bowl overnight.
Who you talking about?
Them Cowboys.
Hold on. Who are you talking about, though?
The Cowboys.
No. What player are you talking about?
Myles Garrett.
He already signed with Cleveland. What are you talking about?
Oh, he did? No. So he re-signed back with Cleveland?
What the hell you think I'm talking about, bro?
Damn, I thought they was trading it. Oh my God, I'm lost like a motherfucker in the sauce. Nigga, go on to the next one.
Nigga, where did you get lost at?
We're somewhere down the road, oh my goodness. But it's all good.
No, it ain't.
I ain't mad at it. Let's keep it going.
Nigga.
Yes, sir.
All right, so next up, my boys in the NFC East. I mean, not the NFC East, but my boys in the NFC period. Another big news. The Rams signed, you ain't gonna believe it, Davante Adams, bro. Now, of course, it's not official yet. It can't be official till tomorrow because tomorrow's free agency frenzy. But, yeah, man, the Rams, after sealing up the deal with Matt Stafford, I don't know if you know about that. Matt Stafford was about to get up out of town, but they wound up re-signing Matt Stafford, restructuring his deal, keeping him in town, and gets him a brand new shiny receiver, Davante Adams. Now, I ain't no way I seen this shit coming. I just knew Puka Nacua was about to be the new number one receiver for the Rams, but the Rams is loading up. Now, at this point,
Cooper Kupp too,
they still got Cooper Kupp. They still got Cooper Kupp on the roster, but they was trying to get rid of him last year. So I definitely believe Cooper Kupp is going to be cut at some point. Now, they'll probably he's too good of a player to just cut right away. You got to try to trade him. Okay? And then at some point, you got to have some respect for the man and let him go. But it ain't going to be at least for 2 to 3 more weeks. All right? Before they pay the man his respect and just cut him so he can figure out what he's going to do with the rest of his career. But I just can't see Davante Adams, Cooper Kupp, and Puka Nacua all on the same team. Why? Because the Rams don't need all that talent because their coach is just so good. So, and it's just too many balls to go around. Ain't no GM going to waste that much money. I just can't see it. And you could use that money to get other players to make your team better. Now, the defense stood up last year, so the defense is cool, but you could always be better. You could always be better. You didn't win the Super Bowl, you could always be better. They lost the offensive lineman to somebody. Who was the team that picked up Tooney, and they picked up a tackle from the Rams? Who was it? Hold up. Let me see if I got it in my notes. Where the hell did he go to? It was the Kansas City's guard and the tackle from the Rams went somewhere. Damn. But anyway, they lost the tackle. So maybe they'll use the money from cutting Cooper Kupp to pick up a tackle or something like that. That's how I'm looking at it. But yeah, big signing. Rams signed Davante Adams. He's matched up with Matt Stafford. Hey, man, I'm telling you, the Rams going back on a Super Bowl run again because the coaching is nice. And the Rams is definitely putting in a cost to be the boss. And their division ain't that strong. San Francisco just lost Deebo Samuels and talking about trading Brandon Ayuk and got to pay Brock Purdy a whole bunch of money. So everybody was already talking about last year that their window's closing. So this might be the Rams window opening wide up. What you think, Whit?
That sounds pretty damn dangerously good.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I like the sound of that.
Yeah, yes, I just like the sound of Matt Stafford linked up with Davante Adams.
Now, you know what? Before they signed it, before Matthew Stafford and the Rams had, came together and worked out a deal because he was almost at the door. Overheard talks of them. The Rams honestly trying to go and get Aaron fucking Rodgers.
Ooh, well, yeah, because Matt Stafford was supposed to be out of there. He wasn't happy. He was asking for a trade.
So now that still could come back full circle.
No, Matthew Stafford got his money. He got his money.
Mm-hmm.
He got his money.
I know Aaron Rodgers ain't gonna be no backup, but
no, he ain't going to the Rams no more. That's a dead. No, that's a wrap.
Right now, I'm looking around in the league right now, and
that boy about to go
I mean, the only team, there's a few teams out there that can embrace fucking Aaron Rodgers and redeem his career.
I'm listening. I'm listening. Tell me who they are. Tell us who they are. I'm listening.
I'm gonna say one would be the Tennessee Titans.
Okay.
Will Levis, come on now.
Okay.
And then where they at in the draft? Yeah, I mean, you only got 2 top quarterbacks out there in Ward and Sanders. True. But that's one. I ain't gonna say he's staying in New York and go to the Giants because they feel like they're gonna go out and get a quarterback.
Okay.
But the Raiders just solidified their quarterback. Jacksonville's already said their quarterback, so it's looking like, well, he could fuck around in Indianapolis because AR ain't the truth.
Right.
So Indianapolis, Tennessee, and in the same division at that too. I mean, nowhere else. It's not too many teams out there that he's gonna go and just be a starter. I'm saying a few.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying about Justin Fields. You feel me on Justin Fields? Like, if Aaron Rodgers can't get a job, what makes you think Justin Fields going to get a job like that easy? Or Russell Wilson.
That part. And Detroit sitting on my boy, man, got him sitting on the bench. Now they're talking about trying to either trade him or cut him.
Who you talking about?
Hendon Hooker.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's stuck.
They're doing him dirty, bro.
He's stuck in purgatory, unfortunately.
They fucking with him, bro. They're doing him dirty, bro.
He's stuck in purgatory. I mean, it happens. It happens. Being an NFL player, and not only an NFL player, being a football player, just trying to make it to the NFL, it's a lottery pick, man. Sometimes the dice, the cookie just don't crumble your way.
It don't.
And you could be a good player. It do. For some people, and then sometimes
I begin to believe Rich, man.
Like I'm saying, if Hendon Hooker was picked for the Steelers, he might be the starter already.
Certain black quarterbacks. I would leave it at that. I'm just gonna leave it at that, bro. Leave it at that.
I don't know. I think
if your name ain't Jackson or Mahomes or Wilson,
because you ain't Jackson or Mahomes, motherfucker. Because you ain't Jackson or Mahomes. It ain't got shit to do with you being black. If you was Jackson or Mahomes.
Trust in the white boys, what I always say.
All right, hold up.
Nah, bro, but no. Go ahead, continue. Keep going what you're going. Who was your team you was talking about in the NFC? That's your squad.
Well, no. Yeah, we were talking about the Rams. Yeah, Devontae Adams. I was trying to look for... Hold up. Yeah, let's see.
Why you doing looking at? But I will tell you, the Browns can really beef their defense up more.
Right.
Fuck the offense, man. They'll find some players. Good dog. Make some trades with some hey.
Who you talking about again?
There you go, right there. Hey, there's a team right there.
Who you talking about?
Huh?
Who you talking about?
The Browns.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, they got the Deshaun Watson there. I don't know what they're going to do. They don't fucking know what they're going to do.
They ain't going to do shit with that motherfucker, man. He washed. He can't even stay healthy. He can't even stay healthy. See, that's the reason why Houston got rid of his ass.
They got to pay the man.
Mm-hmm. And the problem, Aaron Rodgers,
that's the problem.
He just want to start.
We'll see about that. All right, so, but yeah, so we was talking about, Davante Adams getting up out of here, man. He was the number one top free agent in wide receivers, and he's gone off the board already. He's really the only free agent that went already. DK Metcalf was a trade. Geno Smith was a trade. We talked about Geno Smith going to the Raiders, so let's get on that real quick, man. Look, Geno Smith goes to the Raiders. Not only does Geno Smith go to the Raiders, Pete Carroll's going to the Raiders.
Yep.
Pete Carroll's going to the Raiders, okay? And this is what I think about this. Wait, I'm going to tell you this right here, man. This is Tom Brady. This is all Tom Brady, okay? So we all know Tom Brady's a partial owner of the Las Vegas Raiders, okay? In a perfect town for a guy that is flashier than you think he is. Everybody thinks Tom Brady is boring, but up in here, he's real flashy. You know what I'm saying? But he also knows what the fuck he's doing in a non-flashy way. Tom Brady knows you have to be non-flashy to be flashy when it's time to be flashy. You got to do all the gutter shit that everybody that's flashy don't want to do on the low. And then when it's time to be flashy, he gonna flash. That's why he don't look like the guy that's supposed to be doing what the fuck he did in his career. You would never tell that his mental was looking like Lamar Jackson. If you catch my drift.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's a mental elite athlete. You know what I'm saying? So now he's about to use that shit as an owner, bruh. Your boy already copied and pasted what he learned from Bill Belichick already. He went and got him a defensive coach that been doing it forever. An old man that knows how to connect to the players. No matter what you think about Belichick, that man connected with players. You can't be that good of a coach and not connect with players. Now, Pete Carroll just knows how to show it more. So everybody knows that Pete Carroll's a player's coach. So he goes gets him a defensive player coach and say, get my defense right, and I'll handle this quarterback shit. Now, what he does is go get Geno Smith from Seattle. The same style quarterback as he is. Now, am I saying Geno Smith is Tom Brady? Fuck no. Y'all all know I'm not saying that shit. But what I'm saying is they got the same style of play. Pocket passer with a strong arm. That's what Tom Brady is. He's not looking to scramble. And Geno Smith has proved over the past 2 years that he's a pocket passer with a strong arm. Throwing to players like DK Metcalf, who just got paid $150 million. And taking Seattle to the playoffs.
Yeah.
With a new coach.
Mm-hmm.
So now he's going back to his old coach. He's going to be comfortable. His old coach is going to let him be Geno Smith. He's got a fabulous tight end in Brock Bowers already. What did Tom Brady do? What the fuck did Tom Brady do, bruh? He threw to the motherfucking tight ends. If the one went to jail and he would have had both of them tight ends, it would have been over.
Yo,
it would have been Brock Bowers, over.
What award did he win?
Rookie of the Year.
He did?
Of course he did. But you been asleep.
That's what I thought.
There's no question. There was no question about it.
I thought he won Rookie of the Year.
There's no question about it. Tight end, 100-something receptions. He ranked like number 4 or 5 in receiving, period. Yards and receptions. He had a chance to lead the league in receptions. So this team is already set up like the old Patriots, bro. No name. They don't got no receivers yet. The whole team. The coaching.
They don't.
Coaching.
The
quarterback.
Hey, guess what? Tom Brady ain't really had a big talent name receiver.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Shit. And hell, damn, he got Brock Bowers, so he got him another Gronkowski.
That's nigga. You sleep over there? I already said that.
You a genius. All right, I'm following your speed. Maybe a little slow.
No genius, but yeah. I mean, it's clear to see. If you didn't see it, now don't say I ain't told you. Las Vegas Raiders might not be fucking around.
You know what? Now, there's a few little running backs in the draft. Ooh.
Yes, sir.
Ooh. some sleepers out there. And the Raiders got an they got some.
Well, they got an early
bro.
pick. Everybody's saying Shador. That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap. So now you got a franchise quarterback. When you got a franchise quarterback, you have a luxury pick in the first round, no matter what. No matter what.
What?
Now, the Raiders probably ain't great on the offensive line, but they did rush the ball pretty decent last year. Pete Carroll's going to make them better on defense automatically. They might go defense in the first round. I wouldn't be surprised. They just paid Max Crosby. He's a hellraiser. Nobody wants to fuck with Max Crosby. Just get some good work on the back end, and what Pete Carroll do, he's going to get you some linebackers. What's his name from Washington? He's still playing that won the Super Bowl for Pete Carroll. Damn, what's his name? Wait, number 54. Wagner, Bobby Wagner.
Yep, Bobby Wagner, yep.
He get him a smart linebacker like that, he'll find. I'm telling you, Pete Carroll ain't no motherfucking joke.
Not at all.
Unless his brain is slipping, because he old as fuck. But if he still got it, he gonna get some juice. And like I said, Tom Brady ain't no stupid motherfucker. He's doing this because this is the type of coach he had. Bill Belichick is a defensive-minded coach. Once he got him a QB, I mean, he was already getting busy with Drew Bledsoe. Don't get it twisted. They was making the playoffs. Don't get it twisted. Drew Bledsoe was slicing shit up before Tom Brady got there. When Tom Brady got there, he was already nice at practice, but he still wasn't starting over Drew Bledsoe at that point. Drew Bledsoe had to get hurt. And once Tom Brady took the helm, I should say, shit, Belichick let him take the realm. The rest of his goddamn career. He let him have it. Because there was a decision to be made. He said, because Bledsoe was healthy for the Super Bowl. And it was like, what should we do? Tom Brady got us here, but hey, we all know Bledsoe's really like the better quarterback. He's more explosive because he's been doing this longer. Tom Brady was still dinking and dunking, but he was learning. But he said, look, he looked towards the future and said, hey, just keep Tom Brady in the game. He got us this far, and you see what it got him after that. It was best decision Bill Belichick ever made. Defensive coordinator, but he made an offensive decision right there to keep the quarterback in the game. And that's what head coaching is about right there. And Tom Brady knows Pete Carroll's that type of coach. And that's what he wants for his team. He knows Geno Smith is that type of quarterback, and that's what he wants for his team. He knows that Brock Bowers is that Gronkowski type of tight end, and that's what he got on his team. Don't sleep on the Raiders. The only problem is they are in there with the Chiefs. Chargers, we ain't sweating them too much, but they'll come to fight a little bit. So hey, and the Denver Broncos made the playoffs. That's the Raiders' biggest problem. The division in the whole. You know what I mean? That's the Raiders' biggest problem. Other than that, I think the Raiders is a good team. That's going to be a good division this year. I said it right here on the Underground. Hey, man, 412-407-2744, man. Call in. Talk your sports. Talk your shit. We live. My man LAB down in NC. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you being on the show tonight, bro.
All day, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Been missing the show a couple of nights, bro.
Hey, it's all good, man. I got a little more to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Your boy, how you like your middle linebacker, Bond, getting paid 3 years, $51 million. Y'all got a solid middle linebacker, man. He almost pretty much won y'all a Super Bowl. I thought that was the turning point in the game when he got that interception down by the end zone. Me and you ain't really talk about the Super Bowl much. We was down bad, you know what I mean? But I know you seen the Super Bowl, and
oh my God, yes, sir.
Yeah, he got that interception down by the goal line, and Jalen Hurts and the crew pushed it in, and it was game over after that. That's what turned it into a blowout. So hey,
we did talk about it right before the game. Before that game, we did
talked about on the show at least. We got up to the championship game type deal. But we didn't talk much about the Super Bowl. But as much as we talked all year, we almost didn't need to speak because we knew what we was going to say. We knew what he was going to say. But yeah, he deserved a couple dollars. Crosby got his money. Like I said, he deserved a couple dollars. But a player that really interesting that might be getting traded or going somewhere, man, is Kirk Cousins, man. Now, before DK Metcalf got swapped to the Steelers, I was thinking, like, is there a possibility the Steelers could pick up Kirk Cousins? Because I still think Kirk Cousins got a little play in him. You know what I mean? There's still a team out there that might need the services of Kirk Cousins. Just a gunslinger. Somebody that got a little defense on him and somebody that could just put some points on the board. Now, you tell me, can you think of any team that just need a gunslinger like Kirk Cousins and willing to pay him a couple dollars, come down there, at least put some butts in the seat?
Bruh, I can think of a few women, not too many teams, and I'm saying it like this, that would, want to go out there and take a chance on them because of the position of where they at and what they're planning to do.
Okay.
But if I was hypothetically saying, if I was somewhere in the organization of the Dolphins.
Dolphins?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm listening.
I would really consider trying to make some type of a three-way trade with another team to where, you can go and take Tua, put him under your belt behind another quarterback or something like that. And then, bring in Kirk Cousins. Or just say
over Tua?
Or just say fuck it. Or just say fuck it and just, put Tua on the bench. I mean, you want to talk about bringing an excitement to Hard Rock Stadium, right? That would be it. I mean, nothing to say anything bad about Tua. He's good when he's healthy.
Okay.
It's almost like the situation with Charlotte here with LaMelo Ball. Okay. And that's on another daggone stuff.
We're going to get to that in a minute. Hold that thought. Go ahead.
Bruh. So, Tua, all right. So, with the emergence of Bryce Young and Jalen Hurts winning the Super Bowl, and we all know Tua was the reason why Jalen Hurts went to Oklahoma, right?
Tua was the reason. No, yeah. No, he went to, he did go to Oklahoma.
And Bryce was behind Tua.
Yeah. Bryce, yeah.
And now look at the success with
all three of them.
Right. Somebody got to show up and show out.
Well, actually, I think they're all showing up and showing out. But the story of what you talking about, bruh, you taking Kirk Cousins over Tua?
I would definitely do that. Bruh, and pay him the money. I would definitely do that and pay him the money.
I mean, I don't know how you would get that done, but I get what you're saying. You said hypothetically anyway, but yeah, man. I mean, but and that's the reason I asked you the question, because it's a tough question. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to think of a team like, who's going to pay Kirk Cousins all this money? Who's that bad? Who's that, you know what I'm saying? Who's
that bad and who's that damn desperate? The Dolphins.
Nah. I mean, back to Tennessee, like you said, but then you got Shador and Cam Ward coming out. They got too high of a pick. The Raiders got their quarterback now. Even some of the bad teams like Jacksonville and Carolina and the Saints, maybe? Kirk Cousins to the Saints? Pit stop?
I mean, what about Derek Carr?
For a pit stop? Yeah, and he's just, who's better, Derek Carr or Kirk Cousins?
Neither one of them was even good this season. They both played in the same division.
Who you taking though?
I take, like you said, Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, taking Kirk Cousins if I'm trying to move the ball up and down the field.
DC, I have like Olave, And he got a little defense behind him.
Yeah, a little defense behind him. They got Olave.
Still got Alvin Kamara.
They got a fast dude. What's the fat? Rashid. They got a good tight end. And they still got I think they cut or thinking about cutting, what's the other tight end? The gadget tight end.
I know you're talking about the white boy.
Yeah.
Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Taysom Hill.
Taysom Hill's still around. So, they get old a little bit, but they got a new coach though, right? They got a old boy from the Cowboys and from the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, what's his name? Kellen Moore.
Yeah.
So he's their new head coach. They're gonna make a couple moves. We'll see, man. But hey, they can lose. I don't know, man. I heard some things about, Derek Carr not being happy or, them not being happy with Derek Carr more than anything. But I believe Kirk Cousins, he might be able to end up for the Saints. That could happen. That's one team I can think of off the top of my head. Anybody else can think of another team, let us know. Yeah, but that's about it, man. Kirk Cousins, requesting the trade because, I guess they're going with Penix. It's a wrap for him and already got paid a lot of money. He's going to get his money no matter what. All of it was guaranteed, so we'll see. We will see. All right, let's switch gears a little bit. Bro. Hold up. You need a halftime or you want to switch right now?
You can do it halftime. Let's get into the topic what we're gonna be talking about when we come back.
Okay, well, yeah, you're right. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk some NBA when we come back, man.
I know you going there, boy. I'm ready for it.
I know, I already know you was. I already know. So that's what I'm saying. Let me hit you with a quick halftime.
All right.
And yeah. Gotcha. I'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah, it's the underground. It's the underground. It's the underground. It's the underground. You better pass. You better run. Hey, that's your ass. Before you done. It's the underground. It's the underground. Yeah, it's the underground. It's the underground. You better pass. You better run. Hey, that's your ass. Before you done. Move the sticks. First down. You better not step out of bounds. You don't really want it, but you really need it. It's the underground, man, we undefeated. Michael Jackson couldn't beat it. Fourth down, couldn't reach it, man. Your squad about to lose it. Go ahead and face the music. Flip a coin, you still lost. Pay the cost to beat the balls. Turn your motherfucking lights off. Yeah, CTE, these niggas can't see me. Got your head fucked up, got the gang locked up, and it's over for your ass. Fourth down, you better pass. You know what it is, you ain't gotta ask. It's the underground, it's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground. You better pass, you better run, and that's your ass.
Yeah.
Before you're done, it's the underground, it's the underground, yeah, it's the underground, it's the underground.
All right, man. NBA coming up. Look, man, there's a lot of talk about the NBA. Hey, man, NBA's heating up. I'm fucking with the NBA right now. I really wasn't. I don't know if it was football was distracting me where I'm like, man, the NBA's trash. But really, NBA, to me, basketball games is too fucking long. NBA season is too fucking long. And that it only gets interesting at the goddamn end. Just like a game. The season is just like the games, man. You can really watch the last 8 minutes of a basketball game and feel like you've seen the whole game. Because the score is usually going to be close around that time. Either one team blow the other team out at that point. And who wants to watch a lopsided basketball game? It just ain't no fun in it. Now, even when you watch a football, you watch a football game that's a blowout, you see some big plays or whatever, big hits, and you love it. But when an NBA team's up by 20 points, that shit ain't no fun.
No, it's not.
Nah, you get up by 20 at halftime, that ain't no fun. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, the NBA's heating up right now because you got about 3 weeks left to the playoffs, and it's heating up. But one thing that ain't heating up is LeBron James growing, man. You see that, man? The Lakers lost to the Celtics. The Lakers been hot. I know Luka went to the Lakers, and they ain't really damn near they ain't lost the game since. All right, I think they either lost one game since Luka been there. Him and LeBron came together just like I thought they was. You know, LeBron took the back seat to Luka, let Luka control the ball, and I'm gonna pop out for threes and I'm gonna slash to the basket, and that's exactly what LeBron was supposed to do. I wasn't 100% sure LeBron was gonna do that, but as I've been watching the Lakers, that's what LeBron did. He's been scoring his points, Luka been scoring his points, and the Lakers been winning. Everybody been happy. But now the Lakers went out and played a real team, and I was waiting for them to play a real team. They went to the Celtics, and they lost to the Lakers. To the Celtics. I didn't see much of the game last night, but I know they definitely lost, got out of hand, and LeBron hurt his groin, man. Supposed to be out 1 to 2 weeks. That's kind of messed up. You know what I mean? That's kind of messed up because I thought they was getting hot. Was you watching the Lakers at all, bro? You been paying attention to the Luka and the LeBron thing?
Yes, sir, I have. I'm ready to speak. I'm just ready for you to finish what you got to say.
No doubt. What's your opinion on it?
All right, seeing how you're talking about that, and you already said everything that which I already know.
Right.
Understood. All right, so yeah, I've been keeping up with it. Yeah, I see how the way they have in the last 10 games went 8-2. Okay. You're absolutely 100% correct.
Right.
They are in the number 2 spot in the Western Conference, and they've been on a nothing but a surge. But if you pay close attention to their standings, okay, it's like everybody's like a game behind, a game behind, a game behind, a game behind each other. True. And the only team that's way out there ahead of everybody is them dang
Cleveland Cavaliers.
Those Thunders.
Them too. And them Thunders on the other end. Yep.
They're the number one team in the dang whole entire NBA.
Yep. So what about one game?
No, well, let's see. Oh, well, yeah, between them and Cleveland.
Yeah.
Now, so going back to the West. Now, you said a great thing, but you really, really didn't break down a lot about those trades. Now, yeah, the Lakers beat up. Hold on a second, bro.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I talked to him. Hey, so we're getting back to what I was saying.
Right.
All right. Now, yes, the Lakers did have their phenomenal trade to the Dallas Mavericks and sent AD away. Yeah, this is suspect with that groin injury. Let me come back to that in a second.
Okay.
Now, the other trade that ain't nobody really even talking about was Jimmy Butler going to play with the greatest shooter in the motherfucking NBA NBA history. Bruh, in the last 10 games, not only have they had a banging ass record, but fucking they're 9-1 in the last 10 games.
And while you right there, let me tell you something, bro. And don't forget where you at, because we're gonna get back to right where you was at. But how long me and you been telling everybody or saying to each other that your boy need to be in a GOAT conversation, Steph Curry, bro? Like you said, calling the best shooter ever, man. Stop. And then I see on ESPN the other day talking about should Steph Curry be in a GOAT conversation? Y'all 3 years late. 3 years, 5 years, 7. What the fuck was you thinking? What he been a GOAT?
Wait, hold up.
He been a GOAT.
NCAA
been a GOAT.
Run late.
Been a GOAT.
Me.
Been a GOAT.
Yeah.
But I'm get back to where you was at, man. I just had to interrupt with that real quick, man. Call into the show 412-407-2744 if you want to interrupt. But go ahead, bro.
Now, bruh, I had a feeling like the NBA, they want what they want. They want California.
Yeah.
They want California to be in the Western Conference Finals.
I didn't think about that shit.
In the finals.
Didn't think about that shit. I didn't even think about that shit. Go ahead.
Yeah. They want California.
Okay.
I ain't saying what team. I'm just saying California to be in the Western Conference Finals and the daggone finals.
Okay.
Because that's how the way they wanted it to break down. It's always going to be like that. That's the reason why they got the damn Lakers out there in the West. And then they got the damn Celtics over here in the East.
Yeah, that's the big rival. That's the big rival.
So let's just set that alone over there. Leave the West alone. We're going to break down the East. It's dysfunctional. The East is just all crazy. And the Cavaliers is running away with it. Donovan Mitchell and what they got going on is just ridiculous. And I'm sure, let me just tell you, nobody would you want to see an NBA Finals with the Oklahoma City Thunder and the fucking daggone Cleveland Cavaliers? That's basically up the Mississippi. Come on, man. You
said what two teams? What two teams did you say?
Let's say Cleveland and Oklahoma City in the finals. They don't want to see that. They don't want to see that. They want to see either one or two teams, either a New York-based team or Boston.
What about LeBron versus Cleveland though? Now that's points. They're gonna watch that because here's my question. Here's what I asked them on the last show. But does it knock LeBron James if Cleveland Cavaliers go ahead and win a championship? Is that a knock on LeBron James' legacy? At least in the Jordan, maybe LeBron conversation or whatever his legacy is. Cause see, wasn't winning that championship in Cleveland huge for LeBron's legacy? That was huge for LeBron's legacy. Going back to Cleveland to a team that never won a championship for his hometown team, the team that he got that drafted him. He went back after he switched sides on them and won them a championship. And he said, Cleveland, all that shit.
Yep.
Now, if your boy go over there and win him a chip, what's his name? 45. You know what I'm talking about. If he win...
Donovan.
Yeah, if he go out there and win him a championship, especially if he beat LeBron and Luka doing it, I don't know, bro. That's not good for LeBron right there.
Let me tell you this right here. I'm gonna hold that thought of what you just said right there with that whole analogy of the Lakers versus the Cavaliers.
Listen,
fine. Would the Lakers make it though? Out of the way?
Yeah. Because Oklahoma City's nice.
I'm gonna put it to you like this right here. Well, my opinion, only my opinion, but from looking at it on paper, whoa, I think Golden State got a better chance.
Damn, I knew you was gonna say that. I knew that's what you was going for.
Come on.
I knew that's where you was going. I don't know. I mean, I ain't sleeping to look. Like I just called your man the GOAT. I'm not sleeping on Steph Curry.
All right. So, so I like Luka and all that, like LeBron and all that. But expectations for LeBron right now, he didn't put himself there.
Okay.
This is all within business, just like what you said. And how the way you said it. So get back to your point and let you make the reference of what I'm trying to say. So if you sitting up here saying the Lakers could lose to Cleveland, that would be what the NBA wants. If that would be what they would want because they know working a business with LeBron James, okay, go ahead.
Hey. And so you trying to say that game is what they would want at the end of the day?
That game would be what they want.
Or Lakers versus Celtics ain't bad either.
But this is how the way to go down, right? So it would have to be Golden State's going to have to take out the Thunder.
Because the Thunder ain't
they'll do a repeat of taking out the Thunder, like they did with KD and Westbrook was there,
mm-hmm.
and they went on to win their first.
Mm. Mm. Okay, I ain't mad at you, bro. I ain't mad at you. That can happen. That can happen. That could definitely happen. Sir. All right, so flip the script on LeBron and the Luka trade. You know what I'm saying? The Mavericks caught the short end of the stick. Of course, AD. Yeah. They get AD to link up with Kyrie, and they're like, okay, this might work. We got a point guard. We got a dominant center. Like, we thinking, okay, no Luka, but we might be able to. Yeah. Until Mr. Glass turned into Mr. Glass like he always do. You know what I'm saying? He gets hurt at wherever you're walking down the steps and shit. You know what I'm saying? Mr.
I don't got a damn chance. Talk about.
He gets hurt from the door, you know what I'm saying? And then Kyrie Irving gets hurt. He's out for the season. So it's like disaster. They just eliminate the Mavericks, man. Like, it's a wrap for y'all. Y'all made a trade, you know, and just handed it to the Lakers and then literally handed it to the Lakers with the injuries. But I think they still might be in playoff contention. They still are in playoff contention. See if Kyrie can drag.
They're in the 8, but they're gonna have to. And 9 times if they stay where they at, they're in 8, right?
Right.
So they would end up having to play in the in playoff tournament.
Yeah. No. That's 9 and 10 playing in the tournament, right? Or to do the 7 and the 8 playing that with the 9 and the 10.
7 and 8 playing that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
7 and 8 playing that.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me. So with that said in mind right there, I say right here, in the long run, what's his name? The owner of the Mavericks.
I'm listening.
He is a smart businessman. He knew what he was doing. He took a chance. He took a risk. Fine. He got no problem with that.
Okay.
He sent Luka off to let him do his thing. Yeah, the fans gonna be mad, right? But in the long run, they got longevity versus just Luka being on the Lakers. Because if LeBron don't want to chip this year, he gonna stick around till he's 45 like Tom Brady did. Come on, man, really?
And you're right, though.
Man, set to be 40. Man, set to be 42 this year.
I think LeBron's just 40. He's 40. He just turned 40.
Okay.
He just turned 40, but you got a good point, because I was saying that on the last show that LeBron and Luka, they got to win this championship now.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as Luka got traded to the Lakers, you are the favorite for the goddamn championship. And then they start playing well. Then they start playing well right away, and everybody, the expectations is to the sky. Now, that was all before LeBron's injury, of course. He just got hurt. Excuse me. Jeez. Last night. But still, if he comes back healthy, the only part of it's a groin, bro. I don't know if any of y'all ever had a groin injury. It ain't no motherfucking joke. It ain't no play.
You know something?
Groins keep coming. Whenever you hear your favorite player got a groin, be
40, but be 40 though. That's a different story.
And 40. I had a groin when I was like 15. It was hurt. It was hurt.
Something that young, but I'm saying this man is 40 years old,
and that's even worse.
Right. Body does not work like the way you think it does when you get to a certain age.
But he's also an elite athlete that do this shit every day. If anybody could do it at 40, he could.
Yep.
So we'll see. They lucky they got Luka though. They got Luka to take command, take over, and let LeBron take his time and come back. Even if LeBron don't come back to the playoffs, whatever the seed they end up in, he's going just give me 100% LeBron James so they could go on a run. Because in the NBA, it's like hockey. You got that tournament, and the football tournament is different than hockey or a basketball tournament, because those two sports is upset sports. Football ain't really an upset sport. Now, upsets happen, but you ever realize they don't really happen when they're not supposed to happen. Like, if it's the playoffs, the better team gonna win. When everybody's focused and ready to go, upsets happen in football because you ever on a 10-game winning streak, and of course you gonna slip up, or they partied too much last night, but usually football is a bully sport. You the stronger, you the better, talented, more team, you gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? But hoops and hockey is an upset sport, bro. So right. At the end of the day, when you win a championship in hockey or basketball, you got to run through everybody at the end of the day. So it really don't matter what seed you end up with. If you got a good enough squad, you can get up in there. Now, you want the home court advantage or whatever like that. That helps a little bit, but that ain't even the same as football. Home field advantage in like basketball or even hockey. You know what I mean? Home court, okay, you got the crowd behind you. That makes a difference, but the preparation, like, you need home field advantage in football because it's a brutal sport, and I'm tired. I don't even want to get on a plane. I'm big as fuck, and I got to get on this little-ass plane. That shit is, you know what I'm saying? Even if you did it 2 days ago, it makes a difference. You want to be home, comfortable, in your bed, and go ready to go hard. I need all the charging. Just like when you charge your phone, you want to leave it on as long as you can. The best way to do that is at home. When you go on the road or you on a trip, charging your phone is always goofy. It's always better at home. So, yeah,
you know what man. I'm about to tell you? You know what I'm about to tell you? God, it just fucking knocked me upside the head. I'm about to drop the ball on the reasons why baseball, basketball, and hockey games are too fucking long. The seasons are so fucking long.
I'm listening.
It's because they play in a smaller arena than the stadiums that the NFL play in, first of all. 2, with that set in mind, the revenue has to be abnormally high for certain games. Then you gotta play, especially for the NBA, because you're playing these $250 million fucking contracts, right?
Okay.
You can't afford to pay. You can't afford to charge $1,000 for every fucking game anywhere on a lower level and upper level. Every game.
Right.
If they did that, guess what? Then it would be a shorter league. Because they wouldn't have to worry about it, because they make the revenue in like one game in a small ass arena. But they can't do that. So that's the reasons why they have such long ass seasons, so they can build the motherfucking money to pay every damn body.
Well, yeah, they gonna do that. And then,
that's how the way that shit works. Yeah. Well, that shit crazy as hell, but that's it.
That's how it works.
That's it.
That's how it works.
That is how it works.
That's how it works. For sure. And that's how it works, and you can't change it because all the records and shit is set at a certain point. You know what I mean? Playing 15-minute quarters. But it would just be more exciting to me if they could shorten the game. I will watch a whole basketball game if there ain't shit else to do. Don't get it twisted. Hoops is still the shit. Mm-hmm. But it just be a long, and sports is about endurance. I get it and all that, but it's just a tough watch on TV, just like baseball. Mm-hmm. Baseball, like you mentioned, baseball already. It's just slow.
Most boring. It don't get good until the fucking damn series to the playoffs.
And, basketball was better when there was the Michael Jordan era, when there was one dude that was better than everybody else, or one dude on the team that could. But now all these dudes could do what Jordan could do, and they all just go running up and down the court fast as hell, scoring back and forth, not really caring.
I was scratched right there. Now let's go back to the conversation on what you just said, and you sparked up. Now you want to bring up that conversation.
Who?
Yes, that GOAT conversation.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
well, all right. Go ahead. Because I got a question for you about the GOAT, the so-called GOAT. I'm gonna give that man his GOAT status, but I got a question. about your GOAT after you finish saying what you got to say.
No, tell me what you got to say.
No. It's about somebody I mentioned already, and you talk about GOAT. You already on the right track. Say what you was about to say.
All right, you got Michael Jordan, you got LeBron James, you got Kobe Bryant.
True story. Shaquille O'Neal. And
you got all these great dominant players.
Don't forget your boy Steph Curry.
Wait, yeah. I'm just naming players that's well beyond Steph Curry in the people that is listening. All right. So with that said in mind, you said it, Steph Curry. So we'll leave it at that. All right. So let's break it all down. LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal. Who else am I missing? That's before.
You missing Steph Curry.
Okay, Steph Curry. So you got 3 players, all right? One thing that nobody's paying attention to, but this is the reasons why I say he is in the GOAT conversation, because he changed the game. And you've heard it been said before, but if you hear it said like this, he changed the game in shooting.
Okay.
But his style of play, his crossover.
Yeah, crossover's nice. He gets to the hole.
He is insanely incredible, but his style of play. All right. So you know what Kobe would do. You know what LeBron would do. I mean, that's what I was missing. Damn, we missed the king. All right. So you know what LeBron would do. You know what Kobe would do. You know what Jordan would do. You know what Shaquille O'Neal would do, right? What would they do? They're going to dunk on your ass.
True. Everybody with Steph Curry.
Is Curry going to dunk on you?
No.
No, nigga, he going to trip you. He going to make you fall and cross your leg, break your ankles for a step back 3 that at which after he shoot it, he turns away and runs away and doesn't even care does it go in because he already knows it's going in. That's a dunk with the nuts in your fucking face.
Yes, pretty much. And it's worth more points too.
Yes, that's worse beyond Jordan jumping over somebody. Kobe fucking daggone throwing. Shaq fucking just tearing the damn goddamn goal down. Yeah. Bruh, get hard with it.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. Reasons why I say this man is in a GOAT conversation, but he can't put him in that. This man's got the entanglements of passing like who was the point guard for the Utah Jazz along with the mailman?
John Stockton.
Yes, sir. His size, same.
Okay.
Same frame.
Right.
Creative play. A lot of people don't say too much about John Stockton. They'll go out and say Isaiah Thomas. Oh, stop with the black people and white people shit. When they come into the NBA, there ain't no color.
Ain't no color.
White men can jump.
Or they can shoot.
Keeping it real. I see that John Stockton in the way he passed.
Right.
Long strided passes. Then he got the type of players around him like the mailman and Draymond Green. And now they got Jimmy Butler.
That can score.
And play defense. Just like fucking Draymond Green. Break down that analogy right there.
Yeah, because him and Draymond Green is two of the toughest. Him and Draymond Green is two of the toughest dudes in the league.
Yes, sir. You put these two cats together, attitudes and all. Neither one of them like each other, but guess what? I guarantee. I ain't gonna say I guarantee it. I say I had this weird feeling that they're gonna fucking daggone rain on LeBron James parade.
So basically, right into the finals. I feel you. It's a let Curry cook situation.
Boy,
Play defense. Let Curry cook.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What's the boy that just got traded? Yeah. Let him score when he ready to score. And Draymond Green gonna do his thing.
And although what I said, he does continuously.
Yeah, and then he's gonna bully the block too. He gonna do all this shit. He gonna do all the Dennis. He gonna do all the Dennis Rodman shit for you.
Yes, sir.
He gonna do all the Dennis Rodman for you. But since you on the GOAT conversation, let's talk about the GOAT, the GOAT, the GOAT, the GOAT, the GOAT. The one that's labeled as the GOAT. Even if LeBron James in the conversation, even if you think he's the GOAT, if you voted in America who was the GOAT, Jordan would win, right? Pretty much. Okay? So, tell me this, though. You was talking Charlotte basketball for a minute. I know you went to a whole lot of games this year. Why is your boy Jordan so trash as an owner? You down in North Carolina. I wanted to ask you, because everybody's wondering, bro. Well, everybody's wondering. I keep asking people. You down in North Carolina, you pay money to go to Michael Jordan's Charlotte Hornets games. He changed them to the Bobcats for what reason? Even that didn't fucking work. He had to remix that back to the fucking Charlotte Hornets. Why is Jordan such the fucking GOAT in hoops? But as an owner, like we was talking about Tom Brady earlier, and I was showing you how Tom Brady's lining this shit up because he was the GOAT. Jordan's the GOAT in playing, but he can't own for shit. Dog, Charlotte Hornets is nasty, bro. What the fuck is wrong with Jordan as an owner?
All right, so here's the thing. Now, let's go and keep it on the record that he is not the majority owner anymore. He's a minority owner.
Okay.
With that said in mind, however, he did draft the team that they got right now.
Okay.
You know what?
Well, they sitting in like 10th place? No, they might be like 11th.
They almost damn near last.
They damn near last. They next to last.
Yes, they're next to last. With that said in mind, now you want to talk about Mr. Damn Glass.
Who's Mr. Glass for the Hornets? LaMelo?
I want to just breathe, kid.
I might swerve in the corner. Whoa. LaMelo?
Is by far Samuel L. Jackson in a purple fucking daggone brocade suit. And that nigga is fucking Mr. Glass. How you gonna fucking daggone shoot a three, make the three, and you trotting back, right? Yeah, motherfucker, it triple over somebody's foot, fall, hurt, break every guy.
For real?
Oh my God, yeah! I was at the fucking game.
Yeah, man,
But if you see how the way he played.
Okay, tell me about it.
He threw himself all over the court.
Okay.
But he makes so many ridiculous shots.
Yeah, he's nice.
Dude is nasty.
Yeah.
Now, let's keep in mind, when Curry first came into the league, he stayed injury prone like Mr. Glass too.
A little bit. He still is injury prone.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
But he got himself right. He beat himself up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's okay this year. He's okay right now. But we all know.
The years, let's put it to you like this. The years when he is 90% healthy, that means 10% of the games, and they got a lot of games. So 10% of the games, yeah, he's going to be out of. So that's like, what, 20, 25 games?
You talking about Curry or you talking about...
Yeah, I'm talking about Curry.
Okay, go ahead.
With that said in mind, he's still playing 90% of the games.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right, bet. No, that's 82 games. 20 now, so it'll be more like 15 games. When the seasons when Curry has played when he's missed 15 games or less.
Right.
Those are the times he went to the finals, and he is 4-1 in those years. So giving him that, no, he's 5-1, 4-2. Forgot they lost to Toronto.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But still, though.
And they lost to Cleveland. But still with that said in mind.
Why is Jordan trash?
He built
if LeBron was this trash as an owner, they would be sweating that motherfucker.
Social media. I can't see LeBron being an owner, bro.
Oh, LeBron's about to be an owner. What else you gonna do? What else is he gonna do?
Or what team?
It don't matter.
You gonna buy the Cavaliers?
Cleveland, maybe part of the Lakers. They already did it. They already did that with Magic. The Lakers love to stay relevant. Why not bring LeBron on? Have his face at every game. You gonna get the views. That's what this world is about now. We right here on YouTube right now trying to get views. Everybody trying to get views. You put LeBron James on your team, you getting views.
But look at who we talking about. Look at who the market we talking about. The Charlotte Hornets, right, hasn't really ever had a market like that.
Well, but you Jordan though. You Jordan.
But
Jordan. That's your hometown.
Right. Listen to me. The Hornets have never had a market like that except for a few good years, but that's been a long time ago.
But Jordan did shit. Jordan ain't did.
The people. Listen to me. Hear me out. The Hornet fans that I know, we've been around since 1988 when they said they were going to bring an NBA team to North Carolina. Okay. A couple of years later, when we fucking drafted fucking Larry Johnson and then got Alonzo Mourning, bruh, that was the talk of the motherfucking town.
You know how long ago that was?
Yes, but let me finish.
That got nothing to do with Jordan.
I know, but let me finish.
I'm going to let you finish.
That was a market. You understand what I'm saying? That was a market.
So what's the difference now?
The difference now is that we have never had a township market since then. Nobody wants to come and play in Charlotte. Nobody. We have to draft people. Fucking LaMelo Ball is the highest paid player in Charlotte Hornets history.
So what's wrong with Charlotte?
It's not that. It's okay.
What's wrong with Jordan? Why don't nobody want to come play for Jordan? Is he that much of a dickhead?
No, it's not that. We really haven't had a team.
I'm asking you to tell me. You from North Carolina. Jordan's from North Carolina. I'm asking you. He went to your college, NC.
Yeah.
I'm asking you. Why is Jordan trash as an owner and nobody saying nothing about it?
You know what? That right there.
Because he's trash, right? You agree that man is trash.
No,
he's not trash?
All right.
Is he trash?
All the time. He's not trash.
He's not trash as an owner.
I think it was Kobe that really opened that shit up and like, yo, nobody really wants to come play for you. Who wants to come play for Jordan? Who wants to come add this man another fucking ring to the GOAT? Come on, man. Nobody.
So he's trash.
That's why he's trash. Why he's trash, because he has affiliation with the team. Nobody wants to get this man a ring. The NBA does not want to give this man another ring. Has an owner. Has a partially owner.
Trash.
Has a motherfucking coach. They don't want to give him nothing.
You sticking up for this North Carolina motherfucker. No.
That's what they say.
Jordan's trash.
Jordan's
trash.
It's some shit. We ain't giving you no more shit, nigga. Shut your mouth, nigga. We ain't giving you no more shit. That's what
Charlotte
they saying.
Ain't never been shit under Jordan.
Ain't.
Changed them to the Bobcats for what? What the fuck was that? He ain't even trash. Jordan got the most fashionable shoe ever. And trash and then his team come out with some trash ass fashion. That Bobcat shit was stupid, nigga.
Now, the uniform's kind of hot, but actually,
man, you can make anything hot once niggas running around and hooping it in and put a different color on. You ain't seen colors is hot, nigga. I can get a polo shirt with them same colors and it be hot. That ain't hard to do.
But you know what?
But the Bobcats was trash.
I'm gonna tell you
nigga.
one thing that Jordan is though.
What?
He is a businessman.
Man, he got money. He got money. Don't make you a great businessman.
He's a gambler and he's a businessman, but he saw something of value, right?
That shit don't even go together. But go ahead.
Let me. I'm getting ready to tell you. LaMelo Ball shoe is a very expensive shoe.
Yeah, I want a pair.
And they up there.
Yeah, I want a pair. It ain't very expensive. It's reasonable. It's reasonable.
Right, I got a pair myself.
They fuck. Which color?
I got the ones that match the Hornets
shit. Yeah, that's just hard. That's just hard. Yeah, I'm trying to get my son a pair of them. I fucks with them. I'm gonna grab me the orange pair. I fucks with them. And then Puma got these Flamin' Hot Cheetos joints. I'm gonna buy my daughter. Them shits is hot too. Puma's alright right now. I fucks with Puma. Fucks with them LaMelo Ball shoes. I fucks with that Tweaker Jam, dog. You fucking with his brother's song?
I know what I fucks with is the fact is that Lorenzo is a smart motherfucking dad, ain't he?
Well, cost him an arm and a leg, but yep.
How did he get his son right to perform a song
at the
motherfucker that ain't going? What's that shit?
Yeah, the dunk contest and all that shit. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, also weekend.
I see it.
And then he got his older son introduce him. But the only thing that got me is that LaMelo wasn't there because he got snubbed from LaMelo was supposed to have been.
He should have been in it. He should have been in it.
Boy, dude was balling the fucking out.
Yeah, LaMelo's hard. LaMelo's that dude. Everybody knew he was the best player from high school. He's the youngest, but everybody, if you was watching them boys in high school, what was the name of the school? Something Hills or something weird over in California. Huh? Chino Hills. And them boys was balling, and everybody can see right there, that young boy right there, that young boy, that's the one.
Yo, Rich, why you bullshitting though? They are building a squad.
Oh, no.
Now they got some injury problems going on.
Okay. Yeah. I believe in Melo.
I think I like Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges is
he was better than that though. Yeah, he's nice though. He's nice.
He was better than that. But they're missing Brandon Miller.
Okay.
That's my boy right there out of Alabama. They missing him.
Okay.
He got injured early in the season. He out for the whole season.
Okay. Because I think the Hornets should be better than where they're at. I ain't saying they should be making the playoffs, but they should be better. They should be better than that with the talent they got, I believe. And then you got Jordan as your owner. Come on now, Jordan's a failure as an owner. I know, but you're still around, man. Your name's on that shit.
Wait, hold up. Michael Jordan and J. Cole own the same amount of percentage in the damn team.
Okay.
Yeah.
No doubt.
But let's put it to you like this right here. I'm optimistic on their season going forward next year. So you want to give me an opportunity, a chance to let North Carolina have a spotlight? I'm gonna say it like this right here. I like the Hornets' chances going next year if they make a trade for one particular person that would really solidify that whole entire team.
Who's that?
That would be for Zion Williams. Bring him back home.
Ooh, I like it.
We have Mark Williams, Zion Williams, both of them Duke boys. Give up our first round draft pick. I don't give a fuck for that. Brandon Miller, Miles Bridges.
You got the two high school phenomenons playing on the same team.
Right.
In a nice ass uniform. Maybe Jordan. Right. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That's a good idea. Maybe Jordan can redeem himself with that shit. But right now, on the topic, Jordan sucks as an owner, bro. All right.
Yeah, he does.
It is what it is.
He does. I've been saying that myself for a long time.
But
I told myself he should let it go. But it shocked the shit out of me how the way he let the team go.
Right. But hey, wait, look, man, news we ain't get to. Go ahead.
Before we leave NBA,
okay.
How about that motherfucking LeBron James and Stephen A. Smith?
Ooh, okay. Slide that in there. I feel you, because you know. Hey, let me tell you like this, LEB. I'm doing a weekly show because it's the off season. You know, I'm a big football guy. It's the off season. It's NBA. I'm into it, but the NBA is kind of slow to where we could take it for the week. We're doing weekly slow on Sunday and see how it go. You know what I mean? And you're right, man. We missed that because it's been a long week. There's so much news that is crazy. But that was at the beginning of the week, like what, Monday or Tuesday or whatever, and he ran up on him in his face, and the shit was wild, man. And he said that. Stephen A. Smith said that a while back. That was at least 2 to 3 weeks ago where he made his comment about his son. I literally watched it live. I don't watch First Take all the time, but I actually caught that show. And basically he was telling LeBron James to, like, you know, don't put your son in that position because he ain't ready yet. So, I mean... He was talking about his son, but he really wasn't talking about his son. He was kind of talking about LeBron.
Right. Yeah. And he was just telling, you know, don't please put that. He was like, please saying, don't put that pressure on your son. I mean, he's a young man right now.
Yeah, and he's not ready for the position that he's in.
The whole 9 yards and all that stuff. And, bruh, I saw the emotions of LeBron James flexing his fucking arms like,
but at the same time, you gotta understand LeBron James' defense in it, because it's like, bruh, just you don't even gotta say nothing.
I don't even want to talk about LeBron James at that point when it comes down to his son, because then I'll be sitting up there looking like Stephen A. Smith.
Okay.
Like nobody can say anything.
No. You're not the only one with that opinion. There's nothing wrong with that opinion. I think LeBron was wrong.
Oh, Dave, me too.
I think LeBron was wrong in the situation, but sometimes when it's your child or whatever like that, you get a little defensive or whatever like that. There might have been something in that thing that we didn't pay attention to as much as LeBron did that triggered him because he's the father. You understand what I'm saying? We all heard it, but sometimes you got to sit back and listen to it as a father and listen to every little word and see maybe there's something triggering him. Because we still, at the end of the day, don't know exactly what he said to him. But at the end of the day, we do know he said, keep my son's name out your mouth.
Yeah, he's a billionaire playing for an NBA team.
Okay.
Not to mention, I understand being a father, like you have repeatedly said, he's given his children the opportunity and chance to have something that he did not have.
Mm-hmm.
I give that man respect for how the way he does what he does for his family. That all day.
Okay.
All day. One man, one woman. But he doing too damn much.
With his son?
Yes. Both of them. But I see a little lenience between him and Bryce and Bronny versus Bryce versus Bronny.
Okay.
However, I hope Bryce come out and prove his ass wrong, because how the way Bronny got into the fucking NBA, we all know how the way he did that. He got Marvin Ham fired. Then he basically got fucking JJ Redick hired. Then he almost got Rob Pelinka or whatever the fucking the GM's name out there fired.
Mm-hmm.
So he threatened him and said, I want to be traded if you don't draft my son in the second round. Come on now. That was the reasons why Stephen A. Smith said the things that he said and why it all came out that way. Somebody got to step up to LeBron and say, man, yo, come on now. I know you want all the best for your children, but god damn, the boy ain't all that. I mean, you just see him go through a fucking egg and almost die. Come on, man. He almost died. So he dominating the G League, okay, but every time he comes up to the big league, he gets shut down.
There's no pressure there for him though. You don't feel no pressure if you LeBron James' son play with the big boys.
No. Bruh. I wouldn't even know how I would be if I was fucking LeBron. If I was Bron.
And that's what Stephen A. is trying to say. And that's what Stephen A. is trying to tell him, like, bruh, like, you adding to it. But who are you to tell somebody what to do with their child? Right?
And that's what fucks up his greatness.
LeBron,
and that's what's gonna fuck him up.
How?
Mm-hmm.
How? Because people hate on that?
It's not people that hating on that. Nobody's hating on that.
Okay.
People actually are embracing that.
Okay.
They actually are. But when you go out there and place expectations and force like what he's doing, it ain't right. So if it would have just came natural, like say for instance, right? I give you one. Say for instance, Dell Curry was young enough. What if Dell Curry would have been young enough to have Steph Curry to come in and play with him?
True.
Or Bean Bryant being young enough to have Kobe Bryant to come in and play with him? Right. It'd have been a whole totally different story.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you would have like a father to son explaining, understanding. I mean, look, he got Dell Curry here in Charlotte covering the Charlotte Hornets games. You know what I'm saying? And his son, his baby son, plays for us.
Right.
And we're seeing the real outcome of him. He ain't his brother. Like that. But you understand what I'm trying to say.
No, I got what you're saying.
And everybody knows here in North Carolina that Dell Curry got a lot of influence into the Charlotte Hornets. He's been trying for years to get a Steph to come home, but it's been Aisha that's like, hell no, we're making too much money. Convincing Steph like, stay here, we're making more money. Right, that's what it is. So hey, stay at home.
Yeah,
Steph could have been came home for real.
No doubt. All right, man. Off the NBA real quick though. At the end of the day, we about to get out of here, but we forgot a couple little quick stories, man. T. Higgins got tagged by the Bengals, so he'll be at the Bengals again next year. They kind of did him dirty. We'll get to that later. Your boy Darius Slay from the Eagles, 34 years old, finally got cut by the Eagles. He played well, man, but hey, 35 years old after a Super Bowl, we got to let you go, man. Paying too much for you. And that's pretty much all we missed, man. We didn't get into the show. That's all right, though. USFL, man. I don't know if you're down with the USFL. Hey, man, watch the USFL. USFL's all right, bro. We got a couple, what's his name? Turpin from the, what's his name? Man. No. His name's Turpin. He played for the Dallas Cowboys. He had the sickest kick return last year that I ever seen.
The running back.
Yeah, no, the little receiver. But he played like a running back. You know what I mean? Okay. He had to, he come out of the USFL, so he was the MVP of the USFL one year. And I mean, he's made the Pro Bowl as a special teamers 2 years in a row. So he's a two-time Pro Bowler out of the USFL. There ain't no chumps in the USFL, man. They get busy. There's other players. It's going to get better. The longer USFL is out, the better it's going to get. But that starts on March 30th. So pay attention to that because I'll be doing that too.
They need more teams.
They need more teams. They'll get bigger. It's a slow burn. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But it's something for the spring. I think it's okay with a little bit of teams because it's just a little, you don't want to make it too big and think you're going to compete with the NFL because you probably lose money. So don't do that. Just keep it as a little toy to play with when the football ain't around, and that's it, man. And make it fun. Just make it fun. And people will like it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's that. March 30th. Pay that some attention, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I will, man. But yeah, we out of here, man. Like I said, we'll get into the other little, anything we missed on another day. You know what I'm saying? But hey, Monday, tomorrow, free agency starts. Devontae Adams is already gone. There's a lot of good wide receivers, and that's what we didn't talk about. But we might have to do a little show before then, man, and talk about these wide receivers and this free agency, because all that's coming before the draft. And that's going to change everything that we thought about the draft around once free agency starts. We do this every year. We talk about the draft, and then free agency come, and it's like, you got to hit the reset button because people done got what they got. But I got a couple points on that we could save for another show, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But all right, bro. Hey, appreciate it, man. We out of here, man. We out of here on that Blazer Mind, man. You know what I'm saying? Produced by the LAB. We out. It's the underground, baby. It's the Blazer Man.
I'm the Blazer Man. Soon as I walk through the door, I'm the Blazer Man. And get love from the whores, I'm the Blazer Man. Not keeping up with the score, I'm the Blazer Man. So I'ma give it to you raw, I'm the Blazer Man. Soon as I walk through the door, I'm the Blazer Man. And get love from the whores, I'm the Blazer Man. Not keeping up with the score, I'm the Blazer Man. So I'ma give it to you raw. 1, 2, 3, you know we're getting out this money. If you try to stop us, you know we ain't scared of us, so try us. No, good evening, y'all. It's the Blazer Man. Put a hole in the head of a raper man. Hit him with the razor man. Fold him like some paper man. Him a bitch, him a punk, him a hater man. Them niggas don't like us, yes they wanna fight us, but they're not righteous, so they cannot ignite us. Smoke on my reefer, I'm my brother's keeper. Only the strong survive, nigga, and you weaker. When a grown man talking, nigga, you should speak up. The sun ain't the only thing that make you heat up. I'm Mr. Mathis mixed with McCoy. Oh, you a shot to a killer, a rude boy. When I was a jit, we didn't have shit. I had to use a bucket whenever to take a shit. But now I'm the shit, don't ask me for shit. You are the same nigga that wouldn't give me shit. Talk to him. I'm the Blazer Man. Soon as I walk through the door, I'm the Blazer Man. And get love from the whores, I'm the Blazer Man. Not keeping up with the score, I'm the Blazer Man. So I'ma give it to you raw, I'm the Blazer Man. Soon as I walk through the door, I'm the Blazer Man. And get love from the whores, I'm the Blazer Man. Not keeping up with the score, I'm the Blazer Man. So I'ma give it to you raw. 1, 2, 3, you know we're getting out this money. If you try to stop us, you know we ain't scared of us, so try us. No, I told you one time, I told you too many. If you asking for money, then I don't have any. That's word to that fiend, that's word to Donnie Lee. Stop counting my pockets, there's room for only me. I'm not sure anymore. I see a bald head nigga at my door. I'ma put a bullet right through him head. And keep shooting till I think that I'm dead. He should've never fucked around with I. It's only me, oh my. He on the first class ticket to the sky. Everybody asking why. First name Donnie, last name Mathis. Been the go-getter, yeah, you can check my status. You can ex-Smurf, you can ex-Show, you can ex-Slim, even ex-CeeLo. And peace to the ladies who really love me so. They be singing my song, we love Nebraska. Mr. Truly Yours, I call me the one and only. We ain't cool, we ain't friends, and we ain't no homies. I'm the Blazer Man. Soon as I walk through the door, I'm the Blazer Man. And get love from the whores, I'm the Blazer Man. Not keeping up with the score, I'm the Blazer Man. So I'ma give it to you raw, I'm the Blazer Man. Soon as I walk through the door, I'm the Blazer Man. And get love from the whores, I'm the Blazer Man. Not keeping up with the score, I'm the Blazer Man. So I'ma give it to you raw. Mr. Truly Yours, the Blazer Man.